Hello, my beautiful angels, starseeds, and dreamers. Welcome back. My name is Violeta, and this is a timeless channeled message for you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Let me know in the comments. Claim the energy, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's begin. I don't know why I'm doing that. Anywho, I'm hearing, okay, you've dropped the limits. Listen, this is big, okay? This is huge. Spirit is acknowledging your hard work about dropping the limitations, dropping the ceiling, dropping the, you truly, okay, lots of energy. So you've been working really hard, little by little, day by day, situation by situation, to open your mind, to see what's possible, to not to see what's possible, to see where you've been limiting yourself. Okay, so I'm hearing that for the longest time you have been limiting yourself in all kinds of areas, in love, in career, in projects, in life, in everything. Just you've been putting, like, you know how sometimes someone mentions something and in your mind you're like, I could never do that, or maybe I can go that far but not further, or I can go maybe for that number but not higher, you know what I mean, or for that kind of person but not any better, you know what I mean. It's like you've consciously or unconsciously been limiting yourself for years, I'm hearing, because you didn't feel like you were enough deep down. Like subconsciously you didn't feel like you were good enough for the big things, you know, the huge things, the good things. And the thing is, you've been working so hard recently. You've been doing the inner work, the shadow work, the, you know, the mindset shifting, all that good stuff. You've been working so diligently, so much, and you've been so focused on this in all kinds of ways. I'm not talking that, I don't mean that you've only been doing that, but from all the inner work that you've done, this is sort of like the result of that. So as a result of your confidence growing, of your love for yourself, of your, you know, of all those things that you were building up, as a result, you're finally dropping the limits. I'm trying not to scream. Seriously, this is the biggest thing, one of the biggest things, the biggest progress you've achieved. I'm serious. This is one of the biggest things you've ever achieved. One of the biggest milestones in your adult life. Can we acknowledge the fact that you've never before operated without limits? It was always, well, maybe this much, but not anymore. Maybe that far, but not any farther. Maybe I can go for this, but not for that. Maybe for this person, but not for that person. No more. No more. Sorry, I'm just I'm getting a lot of messages right now on the phone, and it's like it's gonna be this kind of hectic, busy social period for you, and I've been getting that for a couple of channels so far. I've been getting that everything's going to speed up. A lot of things are going to be happening, big changes, and you can handle those changes because you're finally without limits. There's no ceiling on the things you can achieve and on the things that you're going to try and on the things that you're going for. Your blessings are going to be much bigger than what you wanted before, what you were manifesting, because you were manifesting when you had the limits. So you were like, well, I'm gonna go for that number, but I can't go for like 1 million. That's too much. Spirit says, forget it. Don't worry about like numbers. Don't worry about like, you literally can attract, manifest, do anything at the moment. Do you realize what that means? Anything. And you feel it too. You feel the confidence. You feel the power. You feel, you know what? Why not me? Why can't I be 1% of the population? Why can't I be a millionaire? Why can't I go for the person with all those qualities that I want? Why can't I? Of course you can. And you know that because impossible spells I'm possible. Booyah. I'm telling you, you've had overnight, you've had this kind of, you've integrated the lesson. You've integrated the feeling. You've integrated, after all the love that you've given yourself, all the confidence you've built up, all the stability, all the inner work you've done, everything has amounted to this huge moment of I can do anything. And it's not just a thought, it's not a hope, it's a belief, it's faith, it's absolute knowing and trust that that is true. 555, big changes coming. I'm serious. At this point, there isn't anything you cannot achieve. Right now, anything is possible, no limits, no ceiling, nada. You're done. You're done with those things. They're in the past. There's going to be transition period, of course. You're going to be like a little bit from, forward, back, a little bit, because that's transition. When you transition into a new timeline, into a new embodiment of yourself, it's normal to be like a little bit of doubt, a little bit of, can I handle this? You can. This video is meant to remind you, play it whenever you need to remind you that you can handle anything. You can achieve anything. You can manifest anything. Millions. I'm talking millions. And I'm not just talking about money, the love of your life, the luxury life, the perfect career. Everything. There is no limit. The limits were lies in your mind. It constructed to make you feel safe, but you're no longer operating in safety. You're operating in adventure and risk and excitement and joy. Limits come from fear. Fear instilled by others and by yourself. No more fear, no more doubt, no more. Whatever was holding you back before, you've broken those chains. You're free. You are completely free of all the past people who were the naysayers and the people who were from bullying, all from the past, from people who dimmed your light, from people who doubted you, from people who planted seeds in you, you're free of all that. The only thing you're hearing right now is your voice in your head that says anything is possible. I can do it. I can do anything because I've come so far. This is one of the biggest milestones in your growth healing journey. I repeat, this is one of the biggest milestones and you have reached it. You have arrived here. Be proud. Celebrate. This is huge. And your reality is going to reflect that change very soon. You'll see. Come back to this video in about a month or 2 months or 3 months and tell me about all the things that you manifested because you know anything, because of your new you, basically. Okay? Wow, that was a huge message. I'm just like, I was even tripping over my words because it was so much and it was so intense, and I'm so proud of you. I believe in you. Good luck with everything. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, following, all that good stuff that allows me to connect to you better. And I'm so proud of you. Please celebrate today, okay? I love you. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.